Is selling gumballs gonna make me rich? There's a lot to unpack there, so let's figure it out.
Previously on the Atlas Project. Vessel, I see that $673 bill as a testament to your lack of discipline, so I am terminating your access to all non-essential power for the next 30 days.
So I texted my landlord telling him that I wasn't gonna renew the lease. So we'll see what he says. I mean, best case scenario, he drops the price in rent to keep me. Worst case scenario, I find a new place to live, which was what I was planning to do anyways. I'm ready to build some assets. Atlas says he'll let me know what the asset is once my debt has been cleared.
Vessel, the chains of debt are broken, but the void must now be filled with cold, tangible equity. You are to immediately source a Gumball machine to master the grid of location scouting and local logistics. This absurdity is your curriculum. Prove you can dominate a street corner before I allow you to command a boardroom.
New asset alert! A gumball machine! I would have never thought of that. Alice says that it'll help me with location scouting and local logistics. I mean, it's a good precursor to the vending machine operation. It for sure will help me figure out how to place a vending machine. It almost sounds like a joke. I'm gonna be placing gumball machines places. What am I gonna make 50 cents a week? I guess it's more about the logistics of the thing than it is actually making money. Is selling gumballs gonna make me rich? There's a lot to unpack there, so let's figure it out. So last episode, yesterday, I told my landlord that I wasn't gonna renew my lease for a few reasons. I mean, there's a unit like 4 doors down from me that was going for $1,300 a month. And then on top of that, like, the neighborhood has just been going downhill. Like, my car was broken into twice last year, and there's just like late night parties all the time. There's like noise complaints, etc., etc. So I basically told him that it was not worth $1,700 to live there. So he texted me this morning asking how much I'd be willing to pay to stay. So I'm thinking that I come back and tell him $1,400, because like if I can knock off $300 from my rent, that's $300 I can put in savings or put towards debt or something. And that would be a huge win, and I won't have to worry about moving. Because I was gonna look for some place that was like $1,200 anyways. I mean, $200 is negligible. But if I can get him to do $1,400, I'll stay. Otherwise, I'm not gonna stay. I sent my landlord the text for $1,400. Let's see what he says. Cause like, so I found this on Zillow that says exactly how much I'm supposed to be paying in rent, or the Zestimate. But it says $1,409. So I think asking for $1,400 isn't crazy. I mean, I've been overpaying, clearly. And with all these concerns that I have, I'm just asking for fair market price at this point. I don't think I'm asking too much. If he doesn't do $1,400, then I'll just find somewhere else to live. It's not that big a deal. We're going grocery shopping for the week. I think we've earned a little splurge. So I'm gonna get a little bit extra. We're at the grocery store. I think we earned a little extra splurge from paying off this debt. So we're gonna go ahead and get a little something special this time. We came for chicken thighs, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the stuff off my list that I've been meaning to get. Apples, bananas, ooh, hummus. Ooh, why don't we have a pizza for dinner? Deluxe mixed nuts. Lunch meat. I know it costs a little bit more, but Italian bread. American cheese. Some chips for the hummus. Some sweet and salty bars. Ritz crackers. Ooh, they're 2 for $5. Sure need peanut butter to go with the Ritz. Yogurt. This is what we actually came here for. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but we're going all out. Kind of want some bagels this time. Some Pop-Tarts. Brantley got me on a Pop-Tart kick when he bought me some last time. Tortillas. Pasta sides come in clutch. Let's get some of these. We're gonna need some milk. Since we got milk, we gotta get honey bunches of oats. We have a shit ton of pasta, so let's go ahead and get some Alfredo sauce so that we can make some chicken Alfredo. Parmesan for the Alfredo. We got to get some Mountain Dew. Keep in mind these groceries are for the next few weeks. All this food, we only spent $131. That should last us a few good weeks. I mean, the chicken at least, I got so many chicken thighs. I mean, I'll basically eat one meal a day anyways, so. So I'm gonna need to get a vendor's license. It costs about $50, so I'm gonna need to make up $50 before I can even get the gumball machine. The gumball machine's gonna be about $200, so I need to save up $250 plus however much it costs to get the gumballs. So let's say $300. I need $300 before I can start this gumball machine empire. So my landlord came back and he said he couldn't do $1,400, but he countered with $1,550. I told him $1,500 and I'll stay. But I sent him the screenshot of the Zillow thing and was like, this is where the number of 1,400 came from, but I'll pay 1,500, I guess. He hasn't said anything yet, so we'll see what he says. My landlord just agreed to $1,500 rent. That saves me $200 a month. I mean, it's not $1,400 like I was asking for, but it's better than nothing. So starting July 1st, my rent is going to be $1,500. I could have found somewhere cheaper for like $1,200, but not having to move and get the first month, last month rent and the deposit and everything, I think it's a win, more or less. So this vendor's license is proving to be impossible to get. It's just running me through hoops. So Google said to go to this website. I go to the website, it tells me to create an account. I create an account, they tell me to go to a different website. I go to that different website, they tell me to download an app. I download the app. The app tells me to go to the original website that I started with. What am I supposed to, where? I guess I'm gonna go to a courthouse and figure it out that way, do it in person. Because online is clearly not working. Guess who figured it out? And guess who's a business owner? This guy! I have a vendor's license and I have a business now. This is the first step in a long journey. Oh, and I also just went ahead and jumped the gun. I got paid today from work. So I just went ahead and ordered the gumball machine. But we're gonna have to make up that $200 somewhere. $250 because the vendor's license costed $50. So we're just gonna go ahead and make up that $250 this weekend. But I got excited, so I went ahead and just ordered the gumball machine. I don't know when it's gonna get delivered. I'm supposed to get like an email that says like tracking information. So I'm excited. This is the first step. I'm a business owner. So for the gumball machine, Atlas's directive is to go to kids' hair cutting places and ask managers if I can put the gumball machine there. I think that's a fucking brilliant idea. Kids' hair cutting places, there's gonna be so many kids there. And guess who our main demographic is? Children. He says if that doesn't work, then our backup is pizza places. So all right, this weekend we're gonna go to kids' hair cutting places and see if they want a gumball machine. Atlas says that we're to immediately get business cards from Staples and have them picked up same day because we need them for this weekend. So that's what we're gonna do. So the total I've spent on this so far is $330. Staples says the business cards won't be ready till tomorrow, so I guess we'll go ahead and get them tomorrow. Just as long as I get them before this weekend. I've been practicing this script that Atlas gave me that's supposed to make me sound more professional. So we'll see. Good news, the gumball machine should be here by tomorrow. But the gumballs won't be here until the 20th, which is like a week away. So we won't be able to actually set it up in location until next weekend, I think. So this weekend we'll look for locations and then tell them we can set it up by next weekend. We just need to secure a place this weekend. So we're gonna have to go hard. We're gonna find a place this weekend. We're gonna find a place this weekend. We're gonna find a place this weekend. I'm gonna go pick up my business cards after work today. They said that it should be ready before 7:30. Probably gonna get off around 6. So, and Staples closes at 8. It's so windy today that the gazebo at work roof flew off and hit somebody's car. The winds are like 65 mile per hour winds. Everybody's worried about their power being off, but joke's on them, my power is already off. So I don't have to worry about that. I didn't get off work in time to go to Staples, so we're gonna go first thing tomorrow morning. I really wanted to get the business cards tonight, but tomorrow morning is fine. We'll just get them before we go out scouting. So I'm going to pitch the gumball machine today. Do you think that this is too much? I'm in a blazer and a button down. My friend said it was too much, but I think it's just enough. I'm gonna go get my business cards from Staples. Okay, so I got the business cards. It's a little cut off, but I think it's fine. And I've been practicing this script that Atlas gave me to sound more professional for these pitches. It goes like this. So I'm currently selecting local partners for our premium gumball machine vending program. What that means is we'll provide you with a brand new premium grade gumball machine. No cost, no maintenance for you. We'll handle everything, cleaning, stocking, servicing. The only thing that we ask of you is a place to put it. And I can set it up as early as next weekend. How does that sound? I've been practicing. I'm a little nervous. I think I haven't memorized though. I think I'm good. I think we're good. But I'm sitting out front of Funky Scissors in Dublin. We're gonna see if they want a gumball machine. So the first location was a bust. I completely botched that script. They were super busy. She was rushing me. So I was so nervous. I was clearly nervous. I was not a good sell. And so I went to the next place and it was so much better. Oh my God, was it better. They weren't super busy. They let me say the whole script. I improvised a little bit and it went really well. And then they said that they weren't the ones that make that kind of decision. So they're gonna reach out to their manager or whoever. And I left my card. I left a copy of the service agreement. So on to the next place, I guess. I think I'm getting the hang of this because that went way better. I ended up actually knowing the manager that the guy went and got for me. I didn't recognize him at first, so I introduced myself and he was like, yeah, I know you. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, that went way better. He says that he's not the one that makes that decision, and that I should email them. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and email them. They already have one. That place also already had one. So on to the next one. They already had one too. I think I know the right place to put it. There's this corner store that I frequent. People already know me. And I think I'm going to ask them if they want a gumball machine in their corner store. Because I know for sure they don't have one. Let's go find out if they want one. He said, what do we get out of it? And I was not ready for that question. I just told them it was free for them. They didn't have to do anything. It was just going to be me setting it up, servicing it, cleaning it. And he was like, so what do we get out of it? We're a business. I was like, I guess I could split the profit with you if you want to do that. And he was like, how big is it? 2 square feet? I don't know. I was like, we could do toys. We could do stickers. It doesn't have to be gumballs. And basically he wanted money. He wanted me to pay them to put it there. I'm not doing that. So Atlas was right from the beginning. The pizza places seemed to be my best bet. I was able to get a definitive maybe from a pizza place. That was the best option so far. Atlas says to follow up with them on Monday, and he's written another script for me to give them when I do follow up. And basically the script is just me assuming that they're gonna say yes, and that we're ready to place the gumball machine this weekend. Guess what's here? It's not what I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like tall. But let's see. Let's unbox it. Let's see. Okay. It's got a padded box. Rhino vending. Where's the stand? I thought it would come with a stand. Oh, it did come with a stand. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be either. It did say 60 pounds. This box did not feel like 60 pounds. It's also smaller than I expected it to be. I expected the stand to be a lot bigger. Maybe I was envisioning something that doesn't exist. I don't know. I know the lighting sucks in here, but I'm still not allowed to have power, so you're gonna have to deal with just the natural light of 7 o'clock at night. Here's what the top looks like. Nice. Here's the base. The base is like not heavy at all. It feels like it's gonna be easy to topple. I'm worried about that. Let's see here. How does this... Yeah, you have to turn it a bunch. I got it open. Now, does this have screws in it? Because the base doesn't have any screws right now. And I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna need some instructions on this shit. Like, what is this? How do I do this? What is happening? Okay, so the top is attached to the stand now. That was a pain in the ass. It's getting dark now, so it's kind of difficult to put this together. I'm trying though. Like, I don't understand, like, what are these for? How is the gumball even supposed to come out of that? I don't even know. There's no instructions, so I'm kind of just like freeballing it. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I think I figured it out. I was wondering what like these screws right here were, but I'm pretty sure that's the brush plate. It just doesn't look like how it showed in the diagram. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing it was just already set up how it's supposed to be. I guess we'll see once gumballs come in if they can actually come out. But those, like, they're pretty sturdy, so I don't know. I just don't know. I guess this is what it's going to be like until the gumballs come in, and then we'll test it out.